entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'ma need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes. Okay. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about. Yeah. Did Jay reach out yet? Nah, Bob. He ghosting. What the f*** is this motherfucker doing? These think sweet now because I'm in here. It's all good. You about to get out on bail. Nah, fuck that. Hey, yo, check this out. Need you to reach out to the producer. Let these motherfuckers know there's a release date for that new Netflix movie. Alright, Pop. It's crazy right now. Everybody out there quiet as motherfucker, huh? Yeah, exactly. We gonna let them have their little fun, but I'm still gonna have the last laugh. What about all these lawsuits though, Pop? Ain't none of them getting shit. I ain't worth nothing. Ain't got shit in my name anyway. Don't even worry about it. Bunch of money hungry and shit. Pop, Justin said, what should he do about his whip though? Man, the f*** is you talking about? You don't see this shit I'm dealing with right now? I know, Bob. I told his stupid ass. Hey, yo, check this out. Tell his light-skinned ass to go make a club appearance or something. Motherfucker, make some money. You 30 years old and shit. Pay your own fucking car. Hey, I told him drop some music. I'm about to drop a new track this week. Everybody gonna want to hear what my sound like. Man, we not doing that shit. Y'all need to stay quiet. Pop, I can rap though. You got attention right now. Man, just do what the I told you to do. And don't forget about the list. Make sure that shit is fucking signed. Alright.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn and everyone, telling me they loved me and, just turn their back on you in a sec. That I was just, living in this shame, living in all this sort of stuff of my past, and I wasn't able to move on.
Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time.
In a jaw-dropping twist, Justin Bieber is finally breaking his silence about a chilling phone call he received from none other than music mogul Diddy, and the details are sending shockwaves through the industry. According to Justin, the call came while Diddy was behind bars, and what he said left Bieber completely stunned. The pop star didn't hold back, revealing the tense exchange and exposing a side of the music industry that fans have rarely seen. But before we dive into the full story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free and really helps us keep bringing you the latest updates and deep dives into the stories you care about. Now, when it comes to Justin Bieber and Diddy, their relationship has always seemed like one of mentorship. For years, Diddy was praised as a guiding force for young artists. But with new stories now emerging, people are beginning to question what was really going on behind closed doors. And Justin, he's done staying quiet.
I just want to protect her, I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Many voices are speaking out now, and among them is Terrence Howard, realizing he might have been part of something far bigger, far more manipulative, maybe even dangerous. And at the center of it all, Justin Bieber claims that Diddy called him from prison not to check in, but to threaten him. According to sources close to the situation, this wasn't a casual chat. It was strategic. It was a warning. As federal investigations into Diddy intensify, ranging from sex trafficking to racketeering and abuse, there's growing suspicion that he's trying to silence certain voices. Voices like Bieber's. That phone call reportedly shook Justin. He's already been struggling with old trauma and the weight of public speculation. For someone who once looked up to Diddy as a mentor, the call may have served as a dark reminder of just how deep his ties to that world really go. This isn't about loyalty anymore. It's about power, about control, about fear. Bieber entered the industry as a kid surrounded by older, influential men. And now, years later, he's beginning to question what all of it really meant. Insiders claim that Diddy's mentorship was often a mask for something more sinister. Accusations of grooming young talent are emerging, painting a chilling picture, and for Bieber, those early days might not feel like opportunities anymore. They might look more like traps. The pain is real and it's resurfacing. It's clear that Justin Bieber is still trying to piece things together while navigating the emotional fallout. But this isn't just about him anymore. He's finding his voice not just for himself but for others who never had the platform or the courage to speak out. Make no mistake, the emotional weight, the trauma, the struggle to reclaim your identity after being manipulated at your most vulnerable, it doesn't just disappear, and as time passes, more and more layers of the truth are beginning to surface. Now, a 3-year-old video has reemerged, casting a new and disturbing light on past events. What once seemed like a casual celebrity moment now feels anything but. The clip shows Diddy Combs stepping out of a luxury car greeting a young Justin Bieber with a hug. But it's what happens next that's sparking serious discussion online. Diddy appears to pat Bieber down across his chest and torso in a way that many are now calling odd, invasive, and even calculated. At first glance, it may have seemed like harmless interaction. But in light of the serious allegations, Diddy now faces trafficking, grooming, racketeering. That brief moment suddenly feels deeply unsettling. Social media has erupted with speculation. Some users are even wondering, was Diddy checking if Bieber was wearing a wire? It's a move that feels more like a scene from a crime thriller than a red carpet encounter. And what makes it all the more chilling is, what makes this resurfaced video even more unsettling is the fact that Justin Bieber himself originally posted it back in 2021 on his Instagram. At the time, it probably felt harmless or maybe even expected. Just a casual moment between a rising star and a powerful figure in the music industry. Nothing that would have raised red flags, but now that moment is being revisited with entirely new eyes. Recently, the Daily Mail reignited the conversation by reposting the clip under a chilling headline, "Disturbing video of Diddy with Justin Bieber." The footage shows Diddy Combs stepping out of a luxury vehicle, greeting a young Bieber with a hug, and then comes the now infamous moment, Diddy patting Bieber down across his chest and torso. It's that brief, almost invasive gesture that's drawing serious attention. In the past, it might have been dismissed as just another odd celebrity interaction, but in light of the mounting allegations against Diddy ranging from sex trafficking to racketeering, people are no longer so quick to brush off these kinds of moments. Suddenly, what once felt insignificant now feels suspicious. The Daily Mail's caption cuts straight to the point, a Diddy Combs with Justin Bieber video that didn't age well. And the fact that Bieber himself posted the video, that adds a whole new layer of complexity. Was he trying to normalize the relationship? Did he feel obligated to portray Diddy as a mentor or friend? Or perhaps more chilling, did he not fully grasp the dynamics of what was happening? It's feeding into a growing theory that Bieber, knowingly or not, was caught in a web of manipulation, a world where power control and image were everything, and where the truth was buried under layers of influence. In the entertainment industry, power often wears a friendly face. Industry players can make you feel protected, all while keeping you firmly under their thumb. And Diddy, once seen as a gatekeeper to fame and success, is now being viewed in a completely different light, a darker, more sinister one. Whether that resurfaced video was a paranoid wire check or something even more symbolic, it speaks volumes about the atmosphere. Justin Bieber has subtly alluded to for years an environment shrouded in secrecy pressure and behind-the-scenes power plays. And now as those long-hidden secrets begin to surface, what once looked like a harmless greeting is starting to look a lot more like a warning sign, one that many missed. Meanwhile, Bieber himself appears to be struggling. In the wake of Diddy Combs' arrest on serious charges including assault and trafficking, the entertainment world has been shaken to its core. And according to sources close to him, Justin Bieber is among those most disturbed by the news. Once calling Diddy a mentor, Bieber's reported reaction is one of disgust, disbelief, and heartbreak. As the public starts connecting the dots, looking deeper into Diddy's long-standing influence and inner circle, a troubling new theory has begun. To gain traction, was Justin Bieber a victim himself? Despite their visible closeness over the years, many now believe Bieber wasn't a willing participant in Diddy's alleged dark world. Instead, he may have been manipulated, groomed, or used under the guise of mentorship. And then there are other clips resurfacing. One in particular shows Diddy saying he's going to spend 48 hours with a then 15-year-old Bieber. At the time, it may have seemed eccentric or bizarre, but in today's context, it feels deeply uncomfortable, almost calculated. One user wrote on X, "This is footage of 40-year-old P. Diddy saying he wants to have a 48-hour sleepover with Justin Bieber, who was only 15 at the time." Something disturbing happened to Bieber, and sadly this explains a lot about his current depressive appearance. The conversation has shifted. Once seen as a rising star with the world at his feet, Justin Bieber is now being viewed through a different lens, one of survival, of silent suffering, and possibly of a young man entangled in a world far more dangerous than any of us realized. Once embraced by the hip-hop elite, Justin Bieber is now being viewed through the lens of someone who may have been ensnared by the same toxic power structures that have harmed so many others in the industry. It's a painful re-examination one that fans believe Bieber himself may not have had the clarity or safety to confront until now. As Hollywood reckons with its silence and complicity, Bieber's reported reaction to recent events reflects a stark truth: even the brightest stars can carry deep private trauma. In this case, the line between mentor and victim is beginning to blur, and what once seemed like a relationship of mutual respect now appears far more complicated, if not deeply troubling. We've seen this pattern with Diddy before. One user wrote on X, Diddy had custody of Usher in the early 90s. Usher has said he saw things he wasn't supposed to under Diddy's custody. In an infamous interview, Howard Stern asked Usher if he would ever send his own kids to Diddy. Usher's response: hell no. As the walls close in on Sean Diddy Combs and more disturbing details emerge, it's not just the headlines that are shifting, it's Bieber's behavior as well. Fans and insiders alike are beginning to notice the change. From erratic public appearances to cryptic social media posts, whispers are growing louder. Is Justin unraveling under the weight of it all? Rumors are circulating that Justin may have started using drugs again, and those closest to him report that he's been spiraling emotionally. His once solid relationship with his family is now reportedly strained, and the cracks are starting to show in every aspect of his life. What was once a bright, hopeful future is now shrouded in questions, and the sense of unease only continues to grow. The foundation of Justin Bieber's marriage to Hailey Bieber is now facing serious strain. The smiles that once appeared so genuine have faded. The united front they presented no longer feels as convincing, and people are starting to ask, is it all finally catching up to him? Sources claim that the trauma Justin endured in the industry, especially tied to Diddy, is something he's never fully healed from. Being thrust into the spotlight at such a young age, surrounded by powerful figures with questionable motives, can leave deep emotional scars. And while Bieber has tried to rise above it all, it's clear that those wounds are being reopened. The recent allegations against Diddy aren't just headlines to Justin. They're deeply personal. They're painful reminders of a past he's desperately tried to bury. And as the world begins to understand the full extent of Diddy's alleged crimes, Bieber's increasingly erratic behavior starts to make tragic sense. He's not merely reacting to the news, he's reliving a nightmare. One person wrote on X, there is absolutely no coincidence that Justin Bieber started spiraling after appearing to be doing well and healing. Almost exactly when everything about Diddy came to light, I feel nothing but empathy for him. And I truly hope he gets the help and therapy he needs. So what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell icon, so you're the first to catch my next update. I dive deep into the hidden truths of your favorite celebrities every week,